So I'm gonna start this video off with a warning. If you're watching this and you're still a fan of Dora, I suggest then maybe you rethink your decision, because I'm about to ruin the whole show for you. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 scary Dora the Explorer theories part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 already, then what are you doing? Go watch that one as well. Starting off this countdown, we have the Grumpy Old Troll. In Dora the Explorer, the Grumpy Old Troll is this weird, very hairy yellow troll. As his name suggests, he is almost always mad or grouchy. There is a theory that the grumpy old troll used to be a human. As a human, he would always play tricks on the villagers and annoy them. As a punishment for his cruel actions, Dora put a curse on him that has forced him to live under a bridge. He is also forced to only either sing or speak in riddles. In the show, whenever Dora tries to pass the bridge, he jumps out and starts singing, and then says that they have to solve his riddle in order to pass. Now, the troll is always angry because he's stuck in this unattractive form, and he just longs to be a human again. However, Dora said she would slowly lift portions of the curse when she feels that he has learned his lesson. Which is why in some episodes, he is seen leaving the bridge. In the episode titled The Grumpy Old Troll Gets Married, the troll has completely changed his attitude. We see him dancing his happy dance. Well, that's because Dora has allowed him to get married. However, he will always be stuck as a troll. Basically, the lesson here is don't annoy Dora or she will curse you forever. Next up at number 9, we have Swiper the Anarchist. So, why does Swiper repeatedly steal from Dora, but he never keeps the item for himself? He just always throws the item away. Well, that's because he doesn't want the item for value. He just wants to cause chaos. His main goal is to destroy the world. He's just this bitter fox that wants to make everyone's life a living nightmare. So he messes around with Dora, and when he's not, he's out terrorizing other citizens. Although for now, what he's doing to Dora seems harmless, he's got bigger, more destructive plans for the future. Making our way down the list at number 8, we have the dominant species. This theory is one surrounding Dora's cousin Diego. So basically, this theory believes that Dora takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. In this world, animals are now the dominant species. As a result, the humans are the slaves to the animals. This is demonstrated by the fact that Diego is always stuck rescuing the animals. He is constantly risking his life for them. Most of the time, the animals aren't in need of rescuing. They're just playing games on Diego, exercising their control and power over him. It's just like a little fun game for them, with their end goal being to kill Diego. Moving on at number 7, we have the mutant Dora. So this is a continuation of the last theory where animals are more dominant than humans. As a result, there is now a social hierarchy for humans and animals. Now, Dora, since she looks like a mutant with her head, she is placed on the lowest level of this hierarchy. That's why she lives in the most dangerous area, with aggressive trolls, thieving foxes, and pirate pigs. Her parents let her go freely on dangerous missions because they are hoping to kill off the mutated gene that she possesses. Now, Boots and other monkeys are also thought to be lower on the hierarchy because they closely resemble humans. So, to summarize, animals are ruling over the world with humans as their slaves, and Dora is a mutant whose parents are trying to kill her. In our 6th spot, we have mind-controlling Dora. Ever wonder why Dora and Boots stop and stare into the eyes of the viewer for such a long period of time? Well, they don't actually need your help solving their problems. In fact, that is all just a decoy to try and mind control you. That's right, Dora repeatedly will pretend to ask for help so that you feel engaged and end up staring directly into her eyes. As you continuously do so, she is tapping into your conscious mind to try and control your behavior and thoughts. Now, they did this in a kids show because 1, kids' brains are more susceptible to mind control, and 2, who would expect anything in a children's show? Now, if it was in an adult show and they had the characters do this, people would start to question it. But since it's in a children's show, they completely get away with it. Basically, their end goal is to assimilate all children so they start to think the same way. Once they do this, they will have a large section of kids under their control. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Dora Sees Dead People. That's right, Dora is a ghost whisperer. She can see and interact with ghosts. In fact, when it appears as if she's talking to the viewers, she's not. She's actually talking to the spirits that are giving her the answers. She turns to these spirits for guidance along her way. which is terrifying because at any point she can encounter an evil spirit that tricks her by, let's say, making her select the wrong item, which can end up harming or killing Dora. So the pauses between Dora's questions are her waiting until the ghost responds. In fact, all the weird, talking, colorful animals are just Dora's stuffed animals. The stuffed animals were then possessed by spirits of deceased individuals, who have now taken a different form. And obviously, Swiper is an evil spirit that has cursed her stuffed animal Fox. So Dora's world is just filled with good and evil ghosts that only she can see. Moving on to number 4, we have the dead parents. In the show, Dora's parents have only made a couple of appearances. And what parents would let their little daughter roam around freely without adult supervision? Well, some people theorize that it's because Dora's parents were actually drug addicts that died. They ended up getting in a lot of trouble when they couldn't pay off their debt to the drug dealers. As a result, they ended up being killed. Dora was held captive by the drug dealers until she managed to escape. From then on, Dora has been wandering the streets trying to find safety. In fact, she suffers from so much PTSD that she imagines that her map, backpack, and stuffed animal monkey is talking to her. The parents that we do see occasionally are just Dora's last memories of her family members. She is just always on the run and trying to survive in this world alone. In our third spot, we have Dora is a computer game. In season 1 and 2, each episode starts off in the real world. The camera navigates through a room before landing on a computer screen that displays Dora. Then it appears as if we enter the computer and into Dora's world. Then, throughout the episodes, when they ask the audience to choose something, you can see a computer mouse appear and click around. Why? Because Dora is a computer game training program. This game is meant to teach the players a variety of lessons, like to never give up or how to problem solve, but it has a much darker side. Apparently, this game would also administer shocks to the player if they chose the wrong answer. Now, Boots the monkey follows Dora around in each episode. Well, Boots apparently symbolizes the researcher that is watching and observing you while you complete each mission. If the player selects the wrong answer, doesn't chat along with Dora, or doesn't do as she says, then the electrical shock that they receive increases until they are killed. Now, I bet some people are like, psh, Dora's quests are easy. Really? Does multiple days of playing this game and keeping up a high level of energy and always chatting with Dora sound easy? No, you'd get tired of that so quickly. Another fact to support this theory is the grumpy old troll. You have to answer his riddle to get past the bridge, much like in games where you have to complete a quest in order to gain access to a new location. Or how at the end of each episode, Dora does a celebratory dance, much like other video game characters do when they beat a level. In our second spot, we have Dora suffers from hypopituitarism. Ever see the scary movie The Orphan, where a family adopts a girl named Esther who they believe is a 9-year-old innocent girl? Well, turns out she is a 33-year-old woman that suffers from hypopituitarism, making her appear younger than she is. Turns out she is also a serial killer that uses her young age to be adopted into a family before trying to murder them. So how does this relate to Dora? Well, people claim that she too suffers from this disorder. As a result, she is an older woman who appears to be a young girl. Ever realize why Dora looks a bit different than her other friends and family members? They all seem to look normal except Dora, that is shorter than the rest and has an oddly shaped head. In fact, her hair isn't even real, it's just a wig that she puts on to look younger. She also plays the part acting like an innocent, naive little girl. In reality, she just uses this to her advantage to befriend people before she kills them. That's why there are hardly any other humans in the Dora universe. Dora has killed them all. And in our number 1 spot, we have Dora the evil scientist. So Dora acting all innocent and clueless and asking for help is all just an act. She is actually an incredibly smart evil scientist that has been conducting experiments on animals. It started at a young age when she would capture and dissect animals for fun to do studies on. Then as she got older, she was able to build a contraption to conduct more invasive experiments. A reason why Dora's head is oddly bigger than all the other humans around her is because she was born with a massive brain, making her too intelligent for her own good. As a result of her experiments, Dora has managed to cause animals to talk and to mutate. This explains why the animals are odd colors. Tico is a pink and purple talking squirrel, Benny is a blue bull, and then you have the massive big red chicken. Whereas there are other animals that Dora encounters that are normal colored and don't talk. She began these experiments to make animals more obedient. Since they can talk and understand English and Spanish, then they are easier to control. And that's all the theories I have for you for today. Let's move on to our comment shoutout. I'll be shouting out comments from my video Top 10 Scary Times Peppa Pig Ruined Your Childhood. Alyssa Rose Holmes commented, also, let's not forget the time she hung up on her friend because her friend could whistle and she couldn't. She's a little sass master. I agree with that. I remember seeing like little memes for that. That's hilarious that they made her do that. She's just so sassy. Here's the tea, honey commented, how come Peppa is so savage? She low-key roasts her family in like every episode. I don't know, but that's the tea, honey. Bad Vibes J915 commented, Lindsay, I love your narration and you're my favorite out of everyone from Most Amazing Top 10. I love your vids. Honestly, when I see your videos, it makes my day so much better. Thank you. Aw, thank you. That comment made my day so much better. For your name, Bad Vibes J, you know, you're giving me quite good vibes, so maybe you change it. Good Vibes J. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out today. Don't forget to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shoutout. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you.